Yo, what's up, everyone? Welcome. This is another live of this YouTube channel. My name is Vick Hason, for those who don't know me. And again, today we have an interesting topic that we are going to talk about. I'm going to have so it is a two-way conversation. It's not going to be a one-way because all of the points that I'm going to share with you, they are based on my research and based on my experience. So again, I'll be expecting you to also charge in your opinions, your view on the topic that we're going to discuss today, because the topic is so amazing. It's so amazing. So this is the live video for those that are going to watch it later. Maybe it's not live, maybe it is right now. Thank you so much for watching. You might consider subscribing, liking, share so that you don't miss the next time we are going live, okay? So again, we'll be happy also to engage with some of your chats, some of your comments in the comment section, because I want this topic to be so interesting, because I believe I'll be talking with people who are on the early 20 years of age, who I normally talk to, and people, some of them that are on their mid 20s and some of them that are on their late 20s. And if I'm lucky enough to get people that are on their early 30s, then it will be okay, because the topic that I'm talking about is based on relationships, romantic relationships. So mostly people who are on their early 20s, most of them, they have not really experienced the life of living with someone or having someone as their romantic partner. And maybe some have already experienced and they have already went through heartbreak, and maybe they are looking forward or looking the next step to also engage someone else, to have a relationship with someone else, and still they're going to pass through this step. That which one of the step I've picked it, and we are going to talk about it today. So for those that are joining, thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching. If you have missed some of the topics that we normally talk about in this YouTube channel, you can visit my page, which is my YouTube channel, Vick Hason Talks, and then check other lives, because the topics are they're usually similar, that they are not vastly different, so the topics are normally similar. You can also check out my other YouTube channels, which is Pop Show KE, where we normally post or upload entertainment shows and news, anything that is entertaining. And then on my other YouTube channel, which is Vick Hason, we normally upload their skits, short films, full film production, things like that. But on this YouTube channel, which is Vick Hason Talks, this is where we talk interesting topics. We talk about topics that are based on relationships, engaging someone, topics that most people are on their early 20s and mid 20s, they're going to experience. So as today's topic says, as you have seen on the title, we have 7 points or 7 clues or 7 whatever that it shows or it tells you that someone is wasting your time. So it may be your girlfriend, it may be a boyfriend, and so these are the signs that he or she is wasting your time. Again, it is based on me. I'll be happy. Thank you so much for those that have joined. I'll be happy if we have a chat, you share your point, I share my point, and then we see where we are going to lie. And I'll be also, I will also appreciate if I do the shout outs for the guests that have joined. Okay, so we are going live for 40 minutes, so I will not take much of your time. So I think you can just kick it off, because also I'm going to upload this video for other people to watch. Yeah, so I don't want, it is not good to have those long waiting moments whereby people are going to wait for you to start because they've missed the live. So don't mind to say hi to you all that are watching. Thank you so much for joining. Please leave a like, subscribe, comment so that you don't miss the next live, and I'll be happy also to grow with you guys as my community. And we hope for better futures, we hope for better futures. So let's kick off with the first point. I said I have 7 points and we have 40 minutes to do these live. Again, don't mind the noises that may be coming from different places. we have people in the house, so the house is occupied. But don't mind, they will not be disturbing our life. Okay, so these are the 7 signs someone is wasting your time and isn't serious about you. So again, I have a list. So we're going to, okay, so that is my nephew. You know, he is 1 year old. Yeah. So you may be hearing him most of the time because he's all over the place, you know. But there is someone checking on him. There's someone checking on him, so don't mind the cry. Yeah, you know, he's a child, you know, there's a lot of stuff there. So these are the 7 signs that someone is wasting your time or someone is not serious about you. So sign number 1 is they ghost you without explanation. They don't have your time. They don't reply on your text. They don't want you to meet. They don't, you know, anytime you want both of you to meet, they don't have that time for you guys to meet. So they ghost you all the time. They don't want to talk to you. They don't want to see you. It's like they don't value your time. They don't value whatever that you have to say to them. So that is the first sign that someone is not interested in you and someone is wasting your time. If maybe you are thinking that you are going to have a romantic relationship with that person. So maybe you are on your early 20s, you have not already experienced this, or maybe you are on that stage whereby you're still dating. So if someone is ghosting you, just know maybe he or she is not interested in you. He or she doesn't reply your text back. They don't want you to meet. Anytime you have something to discuss, maybe you have agreed to meet somewhere and then they don't show up, that is a sign that they don't like, or they're wasting your time, or they're not interested in you. That is the first point. So again, if you feel like you contradict, you can share it in the comment section, and also share with me if also someone that maybe you are in a relationship with right now and he or she ghosted you a while back, and maybe you thought that maybe it was not going to end up being a thing, us ending up in a relationship, and finally maybe you ended up in a relationship. So just share with me if you know this happened to you and you survived it and you went through it. Okay, I'll be happy to engage with you guys. So let's go to the second point. Totality, we have 7 points, but this is the second one. So the second point that is a sign that someone is wasting your time and isn't serious about you is they only contact you when bored or lonely. Yeah, so that is the time whereby they think about you, but when everything is busy in their lives, they don't think about you. So anytime you see their text, anytime you see them asking you, can we meet? Anytime, just anytime maybe you have noticed that there is something not going right in their life, and then you see their text at that moment, then that is the time where they are bored. So that is the time where they thought about you. And that is not a good sign. So that is a sign that they are wasting your time. They don't value you. They don't see themselves going into something with you. Yeah, that it is. So if someone if someone only texts you or calls you or want to talk to you only when they are bored, that is a sign they are wasting your time. I don't know about you. You can share your opinion there. If someone, you know, only talks to you or only communicates with you when they are bored, you know, you can just share with me your story at least. A one-liner sentence I'll appreciate. So can I share my experience? For me, it has never happened to me, you know, because for you to realize that someone is bored, you know, there's nothing meaningful going in their life, and then seeing their text or, you know, noticing that interaction that he or she is creating for you guys to meet. It has never happened in my life, so I've not experienced that kind of of a sign. Okay, let's go to the third point. I'm hoping to hear from you guys. Just say hi. I'll appreciate. My chats are open. I said we're going live for 40 minutes, so it's already 10 minutes, and we are on our third point. Okay, so I don't want to add a Q and A, maybe sticker. You know, I just want to have a conversation with you, to chat with you. Let's go to the third point. So they make empty promises. So I'll call you tomorrow, or I'll be there, repeatedly fall flat. So when someone makes empty promises, maybe in the evening I will text you, maybe I will call you, maybe I will do this, and it is someone that you're planning to go on a relationship with, that person, and then it ends up that they don't do that. They don't fulfill their promises, any kind of promise that they have made to you, and then they end up not fulfilling it. That is a sign that they are wasting your time, and they're not serious about you. Yes, if someone keeps on making false promises, that person is wasting your time. I don't know about you if you agree with that point, but for me, I agree with it. For me, I have never experienced someone making false promises to me. I don't know if you have experienced it, when someone makes a false promise and they can't keep it, and maybe it is someone that you depend to go on a long-term relationship with, and most of the time they keep on failing to fulfill their promises. I don't know about you. Just tell me on the chat, and I'll be happy to engage. Let's go on the fourth point. They never apologize or take responsibility. So a mistake has occurred. Maybe she has done something wrong to you as as the boyfriend. Okay, so the girl makes the mistake, and she knows that she has made the mistake, but she doesn't apologize. She doesn't take the responsibility of the mistake that she has done. So, and then maybe to make it worse, she keeps on doing it, assuming that maybe you are still okay, treating you like you don't have feelings. That is a sign that she is not serious about you. She is wasting your time. Yeah, you two may not end up in something serious. Yeah, I don't know about you. You can just share your view in the comment section, and I'll appreciate it. So if someone keeps on making a mess, and they don't they don't take responsibility of their mess, they don't ask for forgiveness, they assume that you don't have feelings, and they keep on pushing, doing mistakes, doing wrongs to you, and that is someone that you want to go on a relationship with, that person is not serious about you, and she is wasting your time, or maybe he, if it is a he. Let's go to the fifth point out of 7. So they don't share their feelings or being vulnerable. If your girl doesn't share the feelings, okay, what's happening? Oh, got it. Okay. Oh, you didn't know what was happening. So we are discussing 7 signs that someone is wasting your time, or someone is not serious about you in a romantic relationship. Yeah, that is what Dovino Sui. That is a full name. I don't know. So Dovino Sui. That is what you're talking about. The 7 signs that someone is wasting your time, or he or she is not serious about you. And maybe you want to go on a romantic, you want to go on another level whereby you want to be in a romantic relationship. Yeah. So we were discussing point number 5, which is they don't share their feelings or being vulnerable. Okay. So if they are not open, they don't share whatever it is going on in their life. There's some information when somebody shares with you, that this person is believing that, we are in a level whereby she's okay, she can share some information with me. So she's being vulnerable. She is sharing her feelings with me. But if that doesn't happen, you don't feel that kind of a connection whereby there's no emotional engagement between you two. So, and normally it comes at a point whereby you feel like you don't know each other, like there is no chemistry, because chemistry is built when you guys know each other's emotion, feelings, and sharing some deep information that you can share with someone that you think he or she cares. But if that doesn't happen between you two, then it simply means uh, either one of you is wasting the other person's time. He or she is not serious about the other person. So if maybe you are the one that normally shares your feelings, you are being vulnerable, emotional with a guy that you think that you're going to have a romantic relationship with, and that person does not replicate it, like she doesn't replicate it back, she doesn't share her emotions to you, that means that guy is wasting your time. She is not serious about you. Yeah, she's not serious about you. That is the 5th point out of 7. I don't know about you. I don't know your opinion on that. Maybe you have gone through that and maybe things happened the other way, and right now you ended up in a relationship, a romantic relationship. Maybe you're boyfriend and girlfriend, maybe you wife and husbands. I don't know. So someone, okay, so Dovino Sui said, I don't know much about love, but I do know it should flow, not forced. That is a good point. Love is not, it's not supposed to be forced. It's not supposed to be, it's supposed to flow naturally without any kind of force being charged to it. That is it is a good point. Yeah. So I I normally believe when it comes to topics like that, whereby uh, you try to see if there's a connection between you two guys. I normally believe that you should be yourself, and then the girl, or maybe whatever, whoever you're dating, they should also be themselves. You should just let everything flows naturally. Yeah. But I believe so if you two are having mutual connection, you know. So because if there is no mutual connection, that is where now you start to feel that force, that pressure, whereby you start to think like, okay, I'm being vulnerable to this person, but this person has it appears like she has so many secrets that she doesn't want to share with me. So I feel like there's that force whereby I want to know more about this person, and maybe you can't ask. Maybe every time when you ask, she starts to go zigzag, and she doesn't come out fully. She doesn't want to break out to you. So that is where now by you should not force. You should just know that this person is not serious about you. There's nothing meaningful that you're going to create. So just part ways. I think that is my take. I don't know about you. I don't know about you, Dovino, because yeah, I think our points just they're the same. They're the same. Okay, let's go to the sixth point. It is they flirt with others openly. That it simply shows that that okay, let's get it down to this. You cannot deny that you are not jealous. Okay, jealous is in everybody, but how you control it, now that is where the matter is. Okay, so if your girl is flirting openly with other people, she doesn't care about your feelings, I think that is where now the problem gets into, because you're supposed to be respectful to the someone that you want to be in a relationship with. But if you keep on flirting in front of the person, you are so open to other guys, Not this thing is not playing your mind that your significant other is there, that you need to respect him or her, and people need to view you with respect, that you're a couple. Then that person who is flirting a lot with that openly without minding you, your feelings, that is a show of disrespect. So if all of that is not in play, that person is wasting your time. That person is not serious. Is the point is she is not serious with you, or maybe he is not serious with you. That's the main point there. So to prevent to prevent premature jealousy, you don't need we don't need to we don't okay, you as my partner or me as your partner, I don't need to be flirtatious openly with other guys on your presence, because that is a sign of disrespect, I believe so. I don't know about you. I don't know about you if maybe I'm being so picky, you know. I don't know about you. Just tell me on the comment section. Yeah, for those that are still joining, thank you so much. We're discussing 7 signs that someone is wasting your time or someone is not serious about you. So we have already covered 6 signs, and right now we are on our 7th sign, and that is going to be our last sign. But also, I'm expecting to have a chat with you, so don't mind, please. Don't mind. Maybe okay. Some of you, like Dovino, said that they don't know much about love, but you can just share your opinion, because I believe you as my audience, most of you are on their early 20s, maybe mid 20s, and maybe some of you are on their late 20s. Maybe if you are lucky to have people that are on their early 30s, it will be awesome. So if you are on that age group, I believe maybe you have experienced love, maybe you have not, or maybe you have experienced it. Breakup has happened, and then you are going back into a romantic relationship again. So I believe you know something. Or maybe if you have not already engaged in any kind of relationship, I believe you have some maybe facts that you think are true, and about the points that I'm going to share with you. And I hope we engage, we teach each other. Even me, I don't know more about love. You know, it's just I'm just sharing with experienced things that I've done, research, things that I've saw or seen happening in on my friends, you know, their lives, things that are happening in their lives. Yeah. So I hope to create a community with you guys. Yeah, so don't forget to subscribe, so that when we go live every day, we have these kind of conversations. So the last 7th point is they don't celebrate your wins. So someone not celebrating your wins, it can mean so many things. But when you know, when you really know your guy, your person that you want to be in a relationship with, and it came at a point whereby some things happened, and okay, don't mind the what, the goats. So I'm near to what is the house of a goat called? I don't know. Cow. It's not a cow shed. Is what? It's not a stable. Is goats live in, okay, goats house. Goats house. So they are around. Okay, so don't mind their sounds. But I believe you're going to have our life is not going to be disrupted. So the last point, the 7th point here is, oh my God, the goats. Okay, can someone tell me if just love yourself? Okay, so Dovino says, just love yourself first, then just maybe someone will love you as you love yourself. So love yourself, and just love yourself first, then maybe someone will love you as you love yourself. Or love yourself, and then someone will love you as you love yourself. So self-love is important. Okay, so that is a nugget. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Dovino. Yeah, you need to love yourself. and you're going to get it when you're going to get the same love when someone sees that you love yourself. Is that the point? Is that the point? I really don't. But you should love yourself. That is the point. You should love yourself. Oh, I think the clear point here is love your neighbor as you love yourself, or love the other guy as you love your yourself. Yeah, loving yourself should always come first. So, but you need to check out. You need to check out for those that you think you should or they should be in a relationship with you, especially a romantic relationship. Let's go to the seventh point of our 7 signs that shows if someone is interested in you, if someone is wasting your time, or if someone is not serious with you. So let's go to the last seventh point. So the seventh point here is they don't. Does it say? So I had a list. They don't celebrate your wins. So as I said earlier, if you can remember, celebrating your wins can be so confusing because someone may not celebrate your win if maybe they think that you are bigger than that. Maybe you should get more of it. Like this is too small for you. So you need to pull up your socks. You need to win more. So I'm not going to congratulate you because I want you to win more. That is the other side. But that kind of love comes from someone who's so close to you, like someone who is your parent or someone who is your brother or sister, some of your family members. But that kind of love is not normally replicated to this side of romantic relationship kind of love, because you cannot say that we are in a romantic relationship and then you're not celebrating my wins. You're supposed to celebrate my wins because my win is your win as my romantic partner, as my girlfriend. You are supposed to celebrate my wins. Because if you don't celebrate my wins, it shows that there is something maybe that you don't want to share with me. Maybe you are jealous of my wins. I don't think so. That we are about to be in a romantic relationship, but you are jealous of my wins. I don't know if it has ever happened, but if it happens, then that simply shows you that that person is not interested in you, or maybe they're not serious about you. Maybe your win is not something meaningful to them. So that's why they may not congratulate you, they may not celebrate with you. Yeah, and that is the seventh point. If someone doesn't celebrate your win, that means she's not serious with you. So this applies both to the gents and to the ladies. So I don't know about you, for those that we are in this chat. For those that have joined, just say hi and also share your view on the point that you have already discussed. The 7 live, please subscribe, like, share, because I can see you're joining too late when we have already finished, but still welcome because we have some time that we are going to engage with each other. Mary Ndunge says hi. Mary Yaji, hi. Yeah, so I know you speak Swahili. I believe, I'm a Swahili speaker, so I'm speaking English to get that kind of a wider crowd. Yeah, but I know most of my audience are Kenyans. Yeah, Mary Ndunge, hi. Hi, Mary. Yaje. I hope you are okay. I'm okay too. We have already discussed the 7 signs that someone may be wasting your time, or they may be not serious with you. Yeah. So if maybe I may just recap for the ones that are engaged on this live. I had a list here, so let me just read them through, and then maybe you can disagree with any, because I believe we don't have the same view on when it comes to matters of love, because our feelings, we have same feelings, but it is different on how we view them, okay? So we have 7 signs. Let me just go through them for those that have joined right now. So the number 1 sign is they ghost you without explanation. They don't value your time. Maybe you texted, they did not reply back. Maybe you asked for you guys to go on a date or maybe to meet up, and then they did not turn up on a date. Can you imagine how embarrassing is someone not showing up on a date that you prepared? You saved up, you go in an expensive restaurant, you ordered expensive food, drinks, and then someone does not show up. So that someone is not serious about you. So that was the first point. The second point was they only contact you when bored or lonely. Yeah, that was the second sign. So you need to have constant communication. On our other video, we talked about when you are dating someone, you're supposed to agree on which time you should be having, those kind of constant communications. Maybe it can be in the morning, early in the morning, or in the midday, or at night, maybe when you're going to sleep. So maybe you may need those good night, I love you, some kind of love languages. And then the third point here was they make empty promises as a sign of someone not being interested in you, or maybe someone is wasting your time. So they keep on making empty promises. It's simply they do not fulfill their promises. Yeah. And then the fourth point here was they never apologize or take responsibility. Yeah. So we said mistake happened, the normal arguments that people in love normally have, and then maybe it relies so much on one person, maybe because I'm a girl, let me say a girl. So maybe the girl has done the mistake, and then she doesn't take responsibility of the mistake that she has made. So, she doesn't apologize. She doesn't take responsibility of the mistake. She doesn't care if I have feelings. So that is, again, she's wasting your time. She doesn't see herself with you going somewhere. And our our fifth sign here was they don't share their feelings or being vulnerable. Yeah, so you two are having a meaningful conversation. You want to get at that point whereby you want to know each other deeply. You want to know each other very well, but one person is not sharing enough information. They don't share their feelings. They don't share those vulnerable, infos with you. And you on the other side, you are being vulnerable. But it seems like the other person is hiding some things. She or he doesn't want to share anything that is emotional about her. Again, that is a sign that it shows that they are not interested, or maybe they are not serious with you. Maybe they think that you cannot handle them. Maybe you are not worthy of their feelings. Love has so many things. And then our is they flirt with others openly. So they don't like respect your presence when you are around them. Maybe you are around them with their family, their friends, their close friends, their brothers and sisters, or maybe you are just in an open ground, like at events, but they keep on being flirtatious with other people openly. They don't mind you have feelings. They don't mind like your presence is there. They should mind, because I believe all of us have feelings. I believe all of us can be jealous. I said jealousy is on us. So it is our responsibility to control that jealousy. Because all of us are jealous. We just need to control it. So let me read a comment there. So Dovino Sui said, because one loves eating ice cream doesn't mean they'll marry it. Some people love you as an idea, not as a physical person. Wow, that is new. Some people love you as an idea. not as a physical person. I I think that can be a very crazy. That can be a very crazy person. How can you be in love with an idea of me and not physical me? Or maybe you are in love with, maybe the idea can be behavior, maybe the idea, okay, let's assume the idea may be the emotions, the abstract things, the things that cannot be seen that are in me. Maybe you are not in love with the physical me, my face, my physical appearance, but you're in love with me, with the inner me. So let me repeat the point because it's a bit confusing. And because one loves eating ice cream doesn't mean they'll marry it. Some people love you as an idea, not as a physical person. I think you need to elaborate on that, but I've shared my point, and I think maybe we are on the same level. We are on the same page whereby someone may be in love with the behavior, which is we can assume the idea of me, and she is not in love with the physical me. Wow, that is so challenging. Maybe I may look at it later. And then the last point here was number 7, which was they don't celebrate your wins. So I said the celebrating your wins may be so confusing because someone may not celebrate your win if maybe you really mean you really have an importance in their life. So they really want you to go far. They want you to win more. They want you to get big wins. So they may not celebrate your small win because they think that is not your level. That is not you're capable of. You're capable of big. And I say that kind of love, it normally comes from people that are so close to you. People that I can say your family, your brothers and sisters, but it cannot be from someone who you are in a romantic relationship with. Because someone who you are in a romantic relationship with, it's supposed to be, you are supposed to celebrate this win with me because me and you, we are going to create a family. Me and you, we are something. Me and you, we are a couple. So my win is your win. My win matters so much to you compared to how it matters to my family, to my brothers, to my sisters, to my friends. So you are supposed to celebrate my win with me because if I win, you win. We are in the same house. We are going maybe later, maybe we are going to get engaged. You see? But if she doesn't celebrate your wins, or maybe he doesn't celebrate your wins, it means somehow, which it is rarely, somehow they are jealous. They are jealous of your win. Maybe they don't like your win. Somehow maybe your winning is nothing to them, like it is meaningless to them. So that is if it is like that, then it is a sign that they are not serious about you. They don't really understand you. They don't really care what you are doing and how you got to win that you had. Those are the seven points. Those are the 7 points that we had. So thank you for those that are still engaged. I was expecting for you guys to have a chat. Thank you, Dovino. Thank you, Mary. I'm expecting other guys, to engage because my points are not universal. I said they are so subjective. They are according to me. They are according to how I've seen it on people. They are according to my experience, and I've said love is a very complicated thing. The way I feel is not the way you feel, but our feelings are the same. Feelings are the same, but they are different in some kind of way. So share your opinions, even if you're going to watch this video later, because I said we were going live only for 40 minutes, and it's almost, right now it's 39 minutes and 50 seconds. Yo, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, because I've loved the engagement. Let's build this community. Let's make it a meaningful community, Let's make it something meaningful. Let's grow together. Let's meet here every now and then, every day. if you're going live every day, let's have a chat, because these topics are going to be meaningful to both of us, you know. So just subscribe, please, like, comment, share to your friend who you may think they need also to hear the things that you have talked about today, you know. And I'll appreciate it so much. Don't mind my bandana, you know. I've heard so many people saying that bandanas, they mean a lot of things. Like, many people say that bandanas are for gangs. I'm not in any kind of gang. You know, this is just a fashion. I'm a very fashionistic person, if you get to know me, you know. And I find it kind of cool when I just put it there. Or maybe even if I just, you know, kind of roll it on my hand like that. I appreciate all of you guys for being with me today on this YouTube live. We are going live again tomorrow. You know, if God allowed us to, we should remain humble always. And that's all for today's live. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for those that are still joining, for those that are live. Please leave a like, subscribe so that you don't miss the next live. I want also to know more about this love topic. I also want to know more about you guys. I want to have a chat with you. You know, I want to shout out. I want to read your comments. Share with me, you know, some of the points that you find some differences in you, and I'll be happy. I'll be happy to engage with you all. So I'm going to end the live right now. My bundles are almost over. I'm not using Wi-Fi. Okay. So see you in the next live. As usual, we are going to have another topic, and also maybe if you can suggest a topic here, and I'm going to look at it, do a little bit of research, apply it on myself, apply it to other people, and then I'm going to share it with you all. I'm a Vick Hason Talks. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, peace. Bye.